Positive vibe, you know?
What's going on, guys? Really happy to be here with another adventure. I'm not quite there yet. I'm actually about halfway there. I'm at a gas station. I did some driving today. It's Thursday. My goal was to do the driving on Thursday. I do live in Texas now, so as you guys know, Texas is huge. It takes 7-8 hours just to get out of the state. I live in Austin, so I'm smack in the middle of Texas. Like I said, I'm about 3 hours away from Big Bend National Park. I'm gonna hit the road. I just finished eating a little bit, so yeah, I'm gonna jump back on this route, and I'll catch you guys in a couple hours. Hopefully we can get there before sunset. That's what my aim is, but we'll see, because I have to make some more stops. But yeah, let's get over here. Alright guys, I stopped for gas a little sooner than expected. I've been pretty much driving uphill and against the wind the whole trip, so I'm averaging the same mileage I would get in the city on the highway, which isn't a whole lot of fun, but we got about another hour and a half or so till we get here, so I'm going to keep pushing and keep you guys posted. Alright guys, so I haven't been living in Texas very long, but I knew from looking at the maps that it wasn't the best place to live if you like to get out and do these kinds of trips. This is the most remote state I have ever driven through in my life. I have driven for over 6 hours today, and I have not hit one grocery store, which is kind of not really a good thing because I needed to hit a grocery store. And these gas stations are very far in between from one another, so kind of an interesting experience here. I'm pretty much there, only about 30 minutes away, so I'm gonna keep pushing here, find a place to sleep and chill out. But yeah, just very weird. I guess because it's mostly ranches and different things like that and private property here in Texas, so they don't have a whole lot alongside the freeways, but this is kind of ridiculous. 6 hours and not one grocery store, so I don't know, but we're almost here. I'm getting some gas, as you guys can see, and we're gonna keep it moving, so I'll check in with you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so I am here. Can't see much because it's dark outside, too dark for the GoPro. But finally got here about 9:30. Thank God for Gaia GPS. I was able to find a campsite that not a lot of people know about, so there's only one little setup here. I'm not even sure if they're here, but I'm gonna call it a night. I'm all, got everything set up in here, go to sleep. It's been a long day of driving, so I'm excited to wake up tomorrow and get our adventure started. So I will see you guys in the morning, a couple hours. guys, so I stumbled across a short little trail here, just getting some drone footage. I let the crowds go ahead of me. As you guys know, people see you somewhere, they all decide to line up right behind you. But we're gonna check this trail out. The Tuff Canyon floor. It's not long, I think it's like a quarter of a mile, so might as well go in and see what it looks like. It's actually pretty crowded out here. It's a Friday, mind you. But I would have come out here on a weekday, but the weather hasn't been that great. So we're actually headed to, not right now, but in a little bit, to the Santa Elena Canyon. I believe that's what it's called, and it's one of the more popular hikes here. So that could be pretty crowded, but we'll see. Here's the overlook you guys should check out.
Trouble's gone, and where have all the dark lights gone tonight? Where has all my bad luck gone, and where have all the big fears gone inside? While you stayed on planet home, I went to another zone, that's right. While you stayed on planet home, I went to another zone, that's right.
Get a little 360 view of the canyon here. You guys can check that out. Not bad. It might just be the naturalist in me, but I'm curious to know how long it's been since water has flowed down here. Because I know these plants have to survive on whatever they can get. But actually it's rained pretty recently, so I'm sure the water holds down here fairly well. This is cool. This is definitely a nice little short hike. Scenic, that's for sure.
That's right. While you stayed on planet home, I went to another zone. That's right.
Yeah, I guess this is it. You get to this little, the end of the canyon here. Nice little short hike. Pretty scenic. The first signs of spring, so that's always encouraging. I'm really excited about that. I moved to Austin, as you guys know, and the weather there was a lot colder and cloudy than I expected. But things are looking on the bright side now that spring's almost here. Like I said, you can see the signs out here, so I'm really excited about that. That's always nice. But yeah, we're gonna head back, get back to the car here and get some water, maybe grab a little bite to eat, and then keep it going. So I'm gonna look around this area a little bit more, see if I can find anything. You know, another thing that's really amazing out here, nature always leaves you with questions. You got these two little pools of water. I'm sure they're from the most recent rain out here, but they're full of life. It's a whole little world in there. Neither one of my cameras can really get in there to show you, but there's like water bugs and some weird beetles and water spiders and all kind of stuff in there. But it's always amazing to see stuff. It's like, look where we are. Those things are kind of acclimated to water, and it's like, how do they get out there? How do they get in a place like that? Makes you wonder. But I'm gonna keep looking around and see if I can find anything. Alright, onward to Santa Elena Canyon. It's gonna be crowded. There's quite a few people here, but it should be nice. Alright, so there's apparently river access right here, so this seems pretty cool. Check this out. This is a nice little area for some lunch or something. Cool. I guess that's the lifeline of this area. Any animals that live out here depend on that, so it's always nice to see that. Where does the life come from in Big Bend National Park? Well guys, I would like to give you the most crowded spot in this entire park. I got lucky and got some parking here. If I wasn't making this video, I don't even know if I would come down here with this many people, but I'm gonna go down here so you guys can see it. I wanted to check it out. Apparently it's probably the most famous hike here in this national park. So yeah, let's go see what we got. I like the entrance to it. It's really scenic, beautiful, grandiose. It's a beautiful day out here too. Alright guys, well that pretty much wraps up this trail. I got a little bit of footage from the drone here. My drone acts really funny in Canyon, so I didn't get the best footage, but I did what I could. Really nice spot to just hang out and enjoy the scenery and the cool air down here, but I'm gonna head back and get some gas, and then there's like a little off-road trail I'm gonna head to, so let's keep it moving. Alright guys, so I am going to head back to get some gas. I don't really need it, but these, you know, I never want to take any chances. I did not bring my gas cans with me. Something I will not do again. I'll make sure I bring all my equipment with me, but I'm gonna head to this gas station. It's about 40-50 miles away. So that's probably gonna take about an hour. And then try and wrap the day up on an off-road trail. There's some campsites along the trail, and I might be able to do a DJ set there too. So yeah, I'm gonna get over here to this gas station and make some other stops too, but we'll see. I made a wrong turn and ran into a visitor center, so I'm gonna go in here and check it out. They've got like some artifacts or just some historic stuff here.
I thought it was pretty funny how I had no idea how close I was to Mexico while in this national park. It's always easy to forget that Texas was in fact Mexico not too long ago. I'm glad I made this stop because I learned some interesting history about the area. This area was actually home to a small town with some cotton farms and some other farms that were irrigated by the nearby river. It was also a hotspot for conflict, given the fact that it was only recently exchanged from Mexico to the United States.
Got my national park sticker here, adding it to the collection. Gotta love it. So yeah, I'm gonna head to the off-road trail right here. I was gonna head to this little, you guys probably can't even see that. But yeah, there's an off-road trail that's about another 40-minute drive back in the direction we came from. So I just had to get gas to make sure. I don't wanna take any chances, but we're at a full tank. Let's go enjoy ourselves. We got like about 4 hours of sunlight left, so I'm gonna take full advantage of it. But yeah, let's hit this trail. Alright guys, we made it to this off-road trail. I wasn't considering how close we are to Mexico. This is actually called Smugglers Canyon. They do check people on the way out of this national park due to smugglers and drug stuff, which I wasn't aware of, so I definitely won't be camping down here, but I'm without a doubt gonna check this place out, make some food. I'm hungry, and see what this is all about. It's talking about if people steal your stuff here. Kind of figured that out on my own, but we're gonna check this trail out. 4-wheel drive required. That's what I like to hear. Saw this driving by. I always wonder about like the story behind stuff like this. Out in Moab, there's a bunch of cars that people drove off cliffs, I think for insurance claims or something like that. But this, I wonder what this is all about. We're right next to the Mexican border, so I wonder if this has anything to do with it. Not too many bullet holes out here, but we're in a national park, so I guess people can't bring guns. Cool. I'm on my way back to camp so I can eat, and I'm not going to be rushed as the sun is setting, but definitely happy I have more time to stop and look at some sites like that. This area is very similar to Death Valley. You can see some of the same minerals in those rocks up there, but yeah, that pretty much wraps up today. I'm just gonna head back to camp, make some food, as I mentioned before, but yeah, let's get going. Alright guys, I am here back at camp. It's a little bit after 6. I'm gonna make some food and maybe go grab a beer because they have some beers at a little spot up here. But that was a pretty good day. I have plenty of time tomorrow to check out all of the other stops I had in mind, plus some extra ones, so we'll see exactly what we're gonna do in the morning. But yeah, I'm pretty much here, not much else to see. Got the campsite all to myself here. Beautiful, peaceful. Wouldn't have it any other way. Unless some really cool people come and camp here tonight. That's always nice when the people are really cool. But yeah, I'm gonna make some food. This is my last day here, so we're gonna do a little bit of everything that I had on my trip plan list. I need to look at my map and see exactly where we're going today. A little fun fact, this campsite that I'm at has been completely empty except for the first day I got here, and there was a family over there, but for the most part it's been 90% available, as have most of the other I wouldn't say backcountry camping sites that the regular public, general public wouldn't know about unless they have a backcountry map. Some people pulled in, the volunteer people, very nice, but it's usually kind of annoying. They ask me, oh, did you spend the night here? You need a paper permit, this and that. I'm not gonna get into my thoughts about that, because these spots are obviously available. I have a national park pass, so I pay to get in the park, different things like that. So instead of spending the night here tonight, I'm actually just going to be finishing the day up today around 4 or 5 and heading back into Austin. It's about a 6.5 hour drive. My sleeping schedule has been pretty screwed up ever since. It's been screwed up for a while. I don't go to sleep before at least 12:30, 1 o'clock. And I'm usually just sitting around anyway. I'm just waiting to go to sleep. So I'm going to use that time tonight to get a move on and get back into town. I'll probably get into Austin close to midnight, which is just fine for me because I don't get sleep until then anyway. So it'll work out, and I have all day tomorrow to get ready for the week coming up. So we're still gonna have a full day today. Still gonna see everything that I came here to see today, which is good. I'm just gonna be hitting the road instead of spending the night here. So yeah, let's get moving. I'm gonna get a couple things done, brush my teeth, stuff like that, and yeah, check out. We're gonna see where we're gonna go first. So check up with you guys in a bit. Doing the honors here, adding this guy to the Jeep. I should have got one of these for every national park I've ever been to, but I didn't start doing this, I think, for until the second year I had this Jeep. So I'm missing some national parks, but now I know to get them, especially for Big Bend, because I don't know if you know, this is a dope park, but I don't know if I'll be back because there's so many more parks in the country to explore. All right, we got the Big Bend sticker on there, adding it to the collection. Looking good. All right, so our first stop is going to be the Balanced Rock Trail. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but that's where we're going. Should be fun. A 4x4 to get back here. All right guys, we are here at our first stop. We're going to the Balanced Rock Trail. This is the Grapevines. We're going to Balanced Rock. It's like a site you see. It's on the Grapevine Hills Trail right here, as you can see. It is 2.2 miles round trip, so not a long hike at all. Had a lot of fun on that road back there. Actually got to jump my Jeep for the first time, if some of you guys caught that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and gear up and check this hike out. All right, guys, so I'm guessing we're about halfway. Actually a really nice trail, pretty scenic. I can hear some activity up, so it's probably a bunch of people gathered around the balanced rock. But yeah, this looks like the little scramble they were talking about, so. All right, guys, that's a wrap for Balanced Rock. I really like the end here, this little scramble. You get to climb up in the rocks, and it's like a little adventure. As far as the Balanced Rock itself, if any of you guys have been to Utah, particularly Moab, you know that they have rocks like that everywhere, including ones that are a lot more impressive. So we're gonna head out of here and get to the car and head to the next stop. So we are on our way to Ernst Tinaja Trail. It's like a cool little canyon view, another canyon view. I guess that's what all the excitement's about out here. But hitting this rough road, might get some more jumps in, who knows. But you guys have already seen this, so I'm gonna kind of skip ahead in the video and get over to this next location. So I'll see you guys over there.
How do you do it? Sneak and slide, and liquid lights of green and blue. The tropical cruising.
All right, you guys, we are here at the Ernst Tinaja Trail. It does not look long at all. It's hot. The heat is here. I like the heat, so it's kind of surprising because it's been pretty chilly almost the whole time I've been out here. But yeah, I'm gonna check this out.
The sun is side, I feel the illusion of every time we touch. So unpredictable, but I can't get enough. You're like an ocean on fire, and light burning a dancing flames. I'm gone without.
This is great. I definitely recommend this hike. I can't even imagine what created this. I want to have like a short discussion about a theory that I have based on the experiences and the different things I've observed these years, you know, off-roading and overlanding and hiking and different stuff like that. Jump across here. I always love getting to these. There's so much life under there. That water's really nasty and stagnant, so I don't want to dump my equipment down there so you can see, but there's a big frog down there. He hid under that rock over there. There's all kind of water bugs. Fortunately, some things fall down here like that lizard by accident. I guess they drown. But it's necessary because I'm sure these other bugs are eating quite well. And check that over there. That's a massive pool. See if we can get to it. I would not want to go in there. You can't even see the bottom. That water is pitch black. Probably filled with toxic bacteria. Well guys, that's pretty much the end of this one. You can keep going, I'm sure, if you've got gear and stuff like that, but I'm gonna call it here. Really awesome trail. Highly recommend this one, Ernst Tinaja trail. The views are great. I'm gonna get some drone footage for you guys so you guys can get the full scope of this place. But yeah, that's pretty much a wrap. I didn't plan on doing any more hikes today, so I'm going to stop by a couple views just to give you guys a little bit more in-depth view of the park overall, and then I'm gonna head out of here. My goal is to get out of here around 4:30 because I've got a 6.5 hour drive back into Austin. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get some drone footage for you guys. So hope you guys enjoy this. Alright guys, because I am heading back to Austin as soon as I'm done with these last stops, I stopped and made a little food. Some Beyond Burgers, some other stuff. So yeah, just taking a little pit stop here. Hungry. It is almost 4. I haven't had much to eat today, so we're digging in. Beautiful views. Can't really see that with the wide angle, but yeah. Overlook over here that I just stopped at. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more adventures like this, please subscribe, like this video, share it. Let me know how you feel in the comments. If you've been inspired to travel after watching some of my videos, how am I doing? If you guys like the way I'm doing my editing, different stuff like that. But yeah, I've got a almost 7-hour drive back into Austin. I won't be home until probably after midnight or around midnight. But I don't want to sleep another night here, and I kind of want to have the whole day Sunday when I get back. So I've got a long drive ahead. Lots of deer on the highway too, so I'm going to have to be careful. Really have my fingers crossed about that. But yeah, once again, I want to thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe if you can. and I will catch you guys in my next adventure, whenever that is. I'm about to start a new job, and I'm a little worried that I'm not going to have another adventure anytime soon, but we'll see. So I'll catch you guys then. Thank you.
Feels so good. You make me feel so good. Now I can do it right.